Some of you may have seen the recent video I did about Lana Clarkson, the actress who was murdered by the producer Phil Spector in 2003. Recently, I was scouring through the Dearly Departed Tour's archives, and I found Lana Clarkson's original audition reel that was sent out to casting directors, and it's dated 2001. It's introduced by producer and director Roger Corman, who's famous for doing the low-budget Wasp Woman, Little Shop of Horrors, the original one, and Rock and Roll High School classic B movies. And Lana was in several of them, Barbarian Queen and Death Stalker. This audition tape that was originally sent to casting agents includes Lana's impersonations of Roy Horn from Siegfried and Roy, a Barbie doll, and an unforgettable portrayal of Little Richard. Also included are some great commercials that she did over the years, Kmart and Bush Beer. Lana herself says, "I played probably every sexpot bimbo character you can imagine." Keep in mind, by today's standards, a lot of the portrayals, not only Lana's, but several of them, probably wouldn't make it into the final cut. Times have changed and certain portrayals are considered in poor taste, but this is as it was intended to be seen by Lana Clarkson, sending it out to casting agents. The only thing I'd change were some of the pieces of music that were inside that were copyrighted, so I chose similar sounding music to the ones that were in the video. So, as I said, here it is, as originally intended to be seen, uncut, Lana Clarkson's audition reel.
Welcome to my show.
Lana's new direction of playing comedic multiple characters is very good.
Our guest this morning is one of the multi-talented stars, Roy of Siegfried and Roy.
I'm Barbie, an anatomically incorrect icon.
And she has a natural talent and timing for humor.
Is it hot in here? Is it just me?
I knew what the guitar really was, because it's something, it's not just a guitar.
Pate? It's from France. Dang it, Dan!
Now at Kmart.
Closed set, people. This is a closed set.
I think she offers to the industry what she's always been, one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Frankly, I just think I'm a supermodel with a couple of meals in her.
Like a sex machine!
Well. I know you're not stupid, Polly. You officers can be so resourceful.
She's a good actress, and there's an effervescent quality to her personality, combined with the fact that she can bring humor to a dramatic role.
You can break the bondage that is being stereotyped and forced into being a marketable commercial product.
I started my career in show business working for the wonderful low-budget movie producer Roger Corman.
I'll be no man's slave and no man's whore. And if I can't kill them all by the gods, they'll know I've tried.
Lana played her first lead for us in a sword and sorcery picture called Death Stalker. You'd think that in Hollywood you could find any number of tall, great-looking women who were good actresses. But when you add the requirement that they be a good actress, it narrows it down quite a bit. Lana was great as Barbarian Queen. She played the lead, and the audiences loved her. And the critics went out of their way to praise her work. She played the character to the hilt. She was able to bring humor to the roles. There is no question that Lana's role in Barbarian Queen became Xena, warrior princess. Lana has a particular charisma which comes across on camera. I think she offers to the industry what she's always been, one of the most beautiful women in the world, but now a more complex, multi-layered persona. Lana's new direction of playing comedic multiple characters is very good, and she has a natural talent and timing for humor. One of our great early stars, Jack Nicholson, is very good at, is playing a dramatic role, but bringing humor to that role without losing the drama. And in a weird way, Lana is equivalent to Jack Nicholson in that respect, except that Lana's better looking.
I've played probably every sexpot bimbo character you can imagine.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another segment of Good Morning Vegas. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Kathy Coffey, welcoming you to my favorite segment, the Celebrity Corner. Our guest this morning is one of the multi-talented stars of the fabulous extravaganza, Roy of Siegfried and Roy. Roy is here this morning to make a very important announcement. Good morning, Roy, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, Kathy, thank you. You know, it's nice to see you, but you see, there's been a terrible crime committed. In fact, Sig was so distraught that he had to stay home in the palace. So I just want to say that I'm sorry that he couldn't be here with us today.
Oh, please, Roy, share with our viewers what has happened. Perhaps we can help.
With the viewers, yeah. Viewers of the Kathy, my favorite white Siberian tiger, she's been catnapped, yeah. And I come here today, Kathy, to ask if you could please help us to find this very rare tiger. She's the most important tiger to me. She's my favorite, you know. So I name her Pussy.
Viewers, we're going to list a number at the end of the show, so please, if you have any information whatsoever that might lead to the recovery of Siegfried and Roy's missing pussy, please be sure to call the number. Go on, Roy.
Yes, because I can't think, you know, my pussy just wandering loose somewhere like that, you know. She's extremely sensitive, this pussy, you know. She needs specialized care and treatment. For instance, you know, normally I wash it, I trim it, you know, I blow it. This particular kind of white Siberian tiger, she's much more allergic, you know, than the striped kind. Yeah. I can't be responsible for my cat scratching out your eyes if she hears Wayne Newton music, yeah. Do you mind if I show a photo, Kathy, to the people, yeah? This one.
Well, isn't she just a precious little pussy?
I come here today to say, please bring back our cat, please, if you can. We need the Siberian tiger. She's part of our lifeblood, you know, our livelihood. So please, we ask you, we beg you, we will pay you very much money, yeah. So Kathy, please, help us to find the tiger, yeah?
Roy, dear, go and get some rest. Give my best to Siegfried, will you? Ta-ta. Oh dear, good morning, Vegas. It's so sad to hear of this terrible thing that has happened to our beloved Siegfried and Roy. Please, viewers, be sure to call the 800 number we are posting at the end of this segment, because you know we always want to be helpful to our local treasures. Well, this is your hostess with the mostest, Kathy Coffey, signing off for another segment of Good Morning Vegas's Celebrity Corner. Until tomorrow, ta-ta! Hey.
I met James Brown once. We were doing a show in LA, and I happened to walk out of the makeup room, and there he was. It was unbelievable. I'm in the hallway, and I'm facing my absolute favorite musician in the entire world, the godfather of soul, James Brown himself.
Like a sex machine, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine, get on up, wait a minute.
And he looked at me and said, what's your name? And I said, Jeannie, why? And he said, I want to see you after the show. And I said, okay, Mr. Brown, and ran away.
Shake your arm, then use your palm. Stay on the scene like a sex machine.
So then I go to watch him on stage, and he pulled me up and let me play tambourine during his set. It was like a dream come true. It was unbelievably amazing. And here we are, rocking and rolling, 2 shows a day, 6 days a week, making a huge impact, I think, on the whole energy of Las Vegas. See you later.
My cousin knew this guy who drove a cement truck. This dude was as jealous as they come, right? So he decides to go home and check on his wife. But when he drives up, he sees his car in the driveway and some guy in his kitchen. So he backs up his truck, full load of wet mix right down the chute. But the real surprise was...
Honey, this is the car dealer. He just dropped off your birthday present. Surprise.
Get your kicks.
Dang it, Dan!
On Route 66.
Now at Kmart.
Oh, I'm Mama Lou Alba, and I'm Bam Boom, and welcome to my show. I'm the Originator, and I'm so proud to be with y'all here on the Home Shopping Network to present to you my latest contribution to the world of beauty. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, ladies. I am not one to talk with y'all on a little hair and cosmetic technique. Now, as y'all know, I am the king of rock and roll, the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, and the queen of makeup money, and all it stands for. That is why I, the originator, have invented and created this lovely new cosmetics line, which I am proud to call the Originators Makeup Kit for Mummies. I mean dummies, because Lord knows y'all ladies can use some assistance. Now, first you have your basic mass application, which is applied with this miniature airbrush. Batteries are included. It gives you that oh so beautiful, smooth and creamy cocoa-colored skin. These are applied with my patented Originator glue stick, which allow you to wear this exciting new and innovative makeup for up to 72 hours. Just thinking the possibilities. Woo! Wait! Lord, it's hot under this Hollywood light. Oh, excuse me. Now, next you have your eye enhancement section, which allows you to choose your shapes and sizes accordingly. These are applied with my handy-dandy Originator makeup trial and error. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Damn, Regina, get in here with a Kleenex. Regina, you bring me some tissue? Oh, shut up. Last but certainly not least, you got your gorgeous, long-lasting Originator lip liqueurs. Gorgeous lipsticks with the flavor of your favorite libation in 150 proof. They are Mummy Roman Red with a delicious flavor of Bacardi rum. Hallelujah Kahlua in a lovely coppery brown tone. Champagne came frost, honey. Tasting just like Dom Perignon champagne. Of course, I had to put a little Colbert bottle in the kit for my cousin down in Macon, Georgia way. Now last but certainly, damn it, Regina, where are you? I clean that back. Oh, excuse me. Last but certainly not least, you got your Originators rocking stolely there. Always worn by me myself when I'm on stage, you know. Yeah. Anyway, these two lipsticks are guaranteed to satisfy even the thirstiest of lovers until you get to the liquor store. I mean the ladies' room. Don't get behind me, y'all know I never touch the spirits no more. Now, I gotta get on out of here, you know, scoot back up to my penthouse in the sky above the glorious Sunset Strip. Sunset Strip above Sunset Boulevard, the land of dreams and nightmares. Cause Lord knows, even the Originator needs his beauty rest. Good night, y'all. Good job, Miss Molly. Woo!
What inspired him? Life. I met little Richard backstage at the American Music Awards, and he's such a darling man. I mean, he's a man of the Lord, so to speak. And he gave me this book of Psalms or something, I think. I swear I read it, Richard. And I just thought he was such an interesting, amazing person, and his history is incredible, so I thought it would be nice to pay homage to him.
Closed set, people. This is a closed set. How you doing, Charlie? Good to see you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you think you're going? Electricians.
Come on, buddy. Thank you.
look. It's unbelievable. I mean, if you dig music, this is the place to be. So it's like talking about, oh, Music Fest. Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. They have these shows every night. That hurts my ears. Does that hurt your ears? And then at night they have these gigs, and you can just go, and you're right there. You're practically on the stage, you know, and it's unbelievable the feeling you get, you know, when it just that music goes by, you know, it's so sexy. If I knew what the guitar really was, because you know it's something, you know, it's not just a guitar, you know, it's something so much more, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, wood and strings and paint and shellac, you know. But to him, it's like, look, let's just put it this way. I wish that he felt about me the way he feels about his guitar. I was, you know, I gotta go because I guess he's not coming. Thanks for checking out again.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
Hey there, sweet cheeks.
Hey, baby, is this place great? Hey, buddy, welcome to the neighborhood.
We're the Jeffries.
In from the coast. How you guys doing? Never better.
Pate? It's from France.
How about a beer? It's imported. Naturally. No thanks, we're good.
Some beers are for show, some beers are for real. Bush. Head for the mountains of Bush.
Here's to our new friends.
New friends.
Looks like you already made one. Hey, poser boy.
Frankly, I just think I'm a supermodel with a couple of meals in her.
Hello, and welcome to DA, Dolls Anonymous. I'm Barbie, an anatomically incorrect icon. Okay, so like obviously we're all here for the same reason, and that is the general misconception that we dolls have nothing to say. This support group was organized with the goal in mind of helping all dolls everywhere to unite in spirit and to stand up for what they really feel. Of course, some of you may not be able to stand, or like me, have been forced to stand in a way you no longer feel comfortable with. Okay, now, as I'm leading the meeting, I'll start by sharing. I am having a really hard time being understood. No one could believe that I, Barbie, would have any problems. But it's just not true. I mean, look at me. I'm beautiful, I have a perfect body, I never have to eat or deal with any other bodily functions for that matter. I own every conceivable type of home and transportation. I have a living doll for a boyfriend. I've been virtually everywhere on the planet, and I hold over 50 degrees. So how can I, Barbie, complain? Well, that's just it. You see, in the new millennium, I am having a harder and harder time dealing with my massive ego. It makes me want to shout, "Let go, my ego!" Now, I know that my time is almost up, so I would like to close by saying, dolls unite! Please, dolls, stand up for what you really feel. You can break the bondage that is being stereotyped and forced into being a marketable commercial product.
Oh, now that's nice.
Are your windows wasting your money?
Take off your glasses. What have you been smoking? I don't think she wants to see you. Look, mister, I run this set and I protect Miss Clarkson, and you have no right to talk to me like that.
You know
she don't want to see you.
You got a problem with her, you take it up with her.
Your boyfriend's on the set is all I'm trying to say.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and of sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the dating zone.
Do you have a minute to sit?
I own this place. They don't care.
Okay.
So, how are you?
Good. Just trying to do the dating thing.
Then how is it that you have not found Mr. yet?
I don't know, sweetie. I just keep trying.
Here you sit every single Thursday night. Here you are across from yet another date from hell. How do you do it? I mean, personally, me, I've given up. There's just no good men left in this world. But you, queen of style, I mean, look at you. You're a commodity. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're successful. You have no baggage. Well, maybe a little baggage. I don't know. Well, maybe just the purse.
So silly.
I'm silly? But these men, you know, it's like, oh, pick up the clue phone, boys. You know, hello, it's ringing. And with you, it's pretty much ringing off the hook. I mean, look at you. You are a whole lot of woman. God. And you know what? They're scared. These bozos, they can't hack it.
Is that what it is?
It has to be.
Thank you, darling.
Is that him? Ooh. Look, I'm gonna go. Oh. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, respectfully submitted for your perusal. A young woman trapped in a dungeon made of white tablecloths and crystal glasses. The walls of this particular cell represent the barren confines of the singles dating scene. Imagine, if you will, a young woman well versed in the mating rituals of the rich and famous. A woman who was used, and conversely amused by some of the richest, most powerful and influential men in the world, who offered her nothing in return. A young woman who's underlined the definition of blind date in her pocket dictionary. A woman who's heard the phrase, "I want to fix you up with a friend of mine," more times than she's heard, "I'll call you." A woman with the full knowledge that she may never find a single eligible young man under the age of 60 who's willing to make a commitment unless she moves to Alaska. A disappointed and lonely young woman whose life is about to change. Your next stop, the dating zone.
Gunther, is it?
Yeah, it's Gunther. Gunther Miller. Yeah, I come from the Millers. The steak here is very good.
So, you know, the Molly thing wasn't working out for you, so I decided to start acting.
You've got to see my van again.
Do you play golf? You don't play golf? You look smashing in the visor.
Oh, man.
Been so long since I've been out of the house.
You look like actress.
Me?
Yeah,
really?
you look like Sharon Stone, you know?
You have sort of a Teutonic majesty about you, which I appreciate.
You, others can be along for the ride.
What?
Here? In there. I actually used to be a dancer before that. Yeah, I pulled an ab muscle though, doing a lift.
Like Confucius, for example, you know? Out of the mud grows the lotus.
I like the way your skin wraps around your neck.
What do you have?
A check?
Checkmate.
Sweet. And he wake up and he's like doing like this, you know, for like 10 minutes, and the sweat was coming out. It was disgusting.
Oh, the pants. Ooh, stop it.
What?
It's like a pomade.
Oh.
Type of thing.
Are you talking about
You haven't heard? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's not fine.
So like, you set it to 66 megahertz, 128 megahertz, you know, it's all based on the stock frequency, and then...
The man is amazing. You would not believe what he can do with a 5-iron.
You weren't waiting on it.
Well, it's so wonderful to finally match you up with all I've heard.
Thank you.
I mean, we travel all over the world, you know, it's a medical research company. I'd really enjoy it if you went traveling with me sometime. It'd be amazing.
Where are you thinking?
How about Morocco?
Morocco?
Maybe we can go prep first, you know, maybe go buy some lingerie or By the way, I was just wondering what size lingerie do you wear?
10.
Might fit on me perfectly.
Consider the steps taken to sever the umbilical cord of singlehood. Yet this young woman's love life remains in a hope chest with a rusted lock and a lost pair of keys.
You've witnessed a parade of lost souls seeking a companion. She, in turn, prefers to remain as she is, a sure bet for a listing under the who's who in the dating zone.
I'm going to help you take off your bandages, and we're going to have a look in the mirror, and you... No!
San Francisco, the city by the bay, the palace of the Legion of Honor. This unique art museum is one of the great treasures of a city which boasts many riches. Standing majestically at the center court of this French neoclassical building in serene silence is the magnificent oversized bronze of The Thinker by Auguste Rodin. Inspired by the poet Dante, the figure originally commissioned by the Museum of Decorative Arts in Paris was meant to contemplate a panorama of despair below him at the entry to the gates. In fact, this was a chance to show a glorious male nude. This is a colossus of art. Note the vigorous, trembling tension, the power of this male, the acres of flesh, the discus-throwing, pulsating form. Oh my! He was quite generous here. It's as though Rodin has achieved a great miracle by molding and coaxing dead matter to life. He's not interested in the static. Energy abounds. The piece is always moving. It's lovely. You see, grief can be made into great poetry, into great art. In that way, we conquer it. So my advice to you is to decide for yourself what you think art really means. Now there's one last thing I must say before I depart, but it's not for your youthful ears to hear, so turn away, children. You see, even a nun comes out in San Francisco. Oh, you just think you're the cat's whiskers, don't you, young one?
Keep it moving! I always enjoy discussing a business proposition, so, why don't you come sit by the pool and see if you can try and sell me?
I just wanted to say thank you so much
Lana,
for everything, really.
thank you. You've been great, and I wish you well.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
I'm glad I don't throw anything out. This was a fascinating look into a woman who has been gone for almost, well, at this point, 23 years. Rest in peace, Lana Clarkson. If you want to pay your respects to Lana, her cremation niche is at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. And until next time.
You heard me.